Hey guys, I'm Sam from Repco. Welcome to this week's episode of the Hilux bolt-on build giveaway. This week we're going to be fitting up a whole suite of Narva product to the vehicle, including a set of Narva Ultima 215 driving lights, which are going to be right at home on top of that rival bumper that we fitted up in last week's episode, some OE style switches, and we're going to marry those two together with a four-wheel drive plug-and-play driving light wiring harness. And in a later episode, we're going to be fitting up these work lights to the top of the vehicle. Today, we're fortunate enough to have Phil from Narva. He's going to join us and run us through the product.
Thanks, Sam. The Ultima 215 was designed and engineered in our labs in Melbourne. They deliver an impressive 20,000 lumens of light per pair. We could get a 1 lux reading at 900 metres. So that's 1 lumen per square metre out at 900 metres, which is enough light to be able to still read a newspaper. There are 3 different coloured trim rings that come inside the box, yellow, red or black. So the Ultima 215 meets 2 ratings, IP66 and IP67. So these are sealed, fully sealed from dust, and that's what the number 6 refers to, and the 7 refers to being able to be submerged to a depth of 1 metre.
So what else are we going to be fitting up to the vehicle?
So we're going to fit some OE fit switches which will drop straight into the pre-existing holes inside the Hilux. What's great about these is they'll match the factory finish of the interior plastics.
Phil, thanks heaps for coming down and running us through the range.
Hey, no worries, Sam.
I'm really excited to see what these Ultima 215s are going to look like on the front of the car. I think it's going to set it off. It's going to look like an absolute beast. Now, when it comes to automotive electrical, you need to make sure that you're ready to do the job and that you know what you're doing. Now, I have no idea when it comes to automotive electrical. However, Chris does. He's a certified mechanic and he's going to jump in and give us a hand bolting these up.
To do this job, we just need some basic hand tools. So we've got a 14 and a 17 to lock the lights down. We've got a T40 Torx bit, which is a tamper-proof one, which has got the hole in the centre. A couple of screwdrivers, because we probably need to move the grille so we can run some wiring through. We've got a soldering iron for when we move inside the car, because we won't use the switch that comes in the kit, because we've got the original equipment ones. Once we're inside, we need to strip some wires. So instead of using a pair of pliers to strip the wires, we've got the ratchet style ones, which are really cool. We need a test light as well, and what's really cool about the Repco test light is it's a voltmeter as well, so it actually has the voltage there as well, so we can use it for either a trigger or the lights themselves. Narva have created an all-in-one driving light wiring harness. What this does, it takes the complexity out of wiring up your lights. It comes with a built-in relay, fuse holder, and headlight adapters. It also has a mouse switch to go inside the cabin. Paired with the Narva lights, it's a plug-and-play system. One of the benefits of the harness is it's insulated. What this does, it protects you from water, dust and heat while you're out four-wheel driving. This HB3 plug plugs directly into the factory harness, so then we'll find a home for the relay. We'll mount the relay up, mount the fuse, we'll then run the wires to the front driving lights. We'll then run the mouse switch in through the grommet, across to the right-hand side panel, connect the power up, make sure the lights are working, and then we'll move on into the cabin and wire up the OE switches.
So while Chris is down the front of the car just finishing up the wiring harness, I'm going to get cracking on these Narva vehicle specific light switches. I'm going to pop out the factory switch panel down here. We're going to pull out 2 switch blanks and we're going to put in the ones for the driving lights and for the auxiliary lights that we're going to be mounting up later on. Well guys, thanks so much for watching this week's episode. The Narva Ultima 215s are sitting right at home on the front of that rival bar. We've navigated the wiring harness through the dashboard and the engine bay, and we've plugged it into those OE style switches on the dashboard. Chris, what do you reckon?
Mate, it's really all starting to come together. It's starting to look like a really nice truck.
Be sure to tune in next week guys, where we're going to be fitting up a whole lot of in-car tech, including an EVC throttle controller, a JVC audio head unit, GME in-car UHF, as well as a Blackview dash cam, just to mention a few. Be sure to stay up to date with the entire build series by following us on Facebook and Instagram, at Repco Australia. And remember that at the end of this entire build series, we're going to be giving this Hilux away to one lucky Repco Online customer. All you've got to do is purchase anything online at repco.com.au to automatically go in the draw to win this Hilux valued at over $65,000. There's also $11,000 worth of runner-up prizes, so get those carts filled and get shopping.